Hello. Today we're going to end our zoo week with this book called Lion in the Long Grass. This is by Ruth and Ken Brown. This story is interesting. The theme is sacrifice. I'm going to talk to you about that right now. And sacrifice means you give up something to take care of someone or something else. So I want you to think about that someone is helping someone else and they're giving up something in it. Lion in the long grass. And here's our end paper, which tells me already I know where I'm at. I'm in Africa with the wildebeest, and there's a mother lion, and see, she's got the cub, and she's moving the mother. The mother is moving her cub. Lion in the long grass. It was early in the morning and the lioness was hungry, but before she went hunting, she hid her cub in the long grass. So characters so far, a mother lion and a baby cub. Lion cub was all alone, or so he thought. He couldn't see the pack of jackals circling him in the distance. They couldn't see him either, but they knew he was there, for they had watched while his mother had hidden him. The jackals crept closer and closer. They are wild dogs, and they work together to hunt. Suddenly, Lion Cub heard rustling in the long grass. He looked up and came face to face, not with a jackal, but with a huge lion. Old Lion, so this isn't Lion Cub, the name of the grown-up is Old Lion, had wondered what the scavenging jackals were after. Now he knew, but they wouldn't dare come any closer. He might be old and doddery, that means he's kind of clumsy, but he was still a match for a few mangy jackals. Bravely, Lion Cub waddled forward and nuzzled the old man's whiskery chin. So he took his head and he nuzzled his head under the chin. The smell of the cub was warm and familiar. It reminded Old Lion of a time long, long ago when he was young and strong and the leader of his pack. And that word for pack is a pride. But that was then, and things were different now. Now he was old and thin and very, very tired. Now all he wanted to do was sleep. Old Lion lay down in the shade of a tree. Lion Cub followed and settled himself between Old Lion's huge, rough paws. He felt warm and safe. Soon the sun was high in the sky, and those insects were buzzing. Lion Cub woke up and he swatted the flies on Old Lion's nose, but Old Lion didn't stir. I don't mean stir like a bowl when we're mixing something. I mean, he didn't even twitch. He didn't stir. He didn't move. Lion Cub tickled Old Lion's whiskers, but Old Lion went on sleeping. He's swatting the flies. He's playing with his whiskers. Lion Cub climbed up and chewed on Old Lion's ear. But still Old Lion didn't wake up. So Lion Cub pounced on Old Lion's tail and bit it. This time Old Lion did wake up. He growled a low, threatening growl that got louder and louder until it turned into a roar. Got his attention, didn't he? Now, I want to talk to you about the character of Old Lion. He just wanted to sleep, right? He was old, he was thin. And in the story, little things, he could sleep through it. But then he woke up and now he's awake. Shocked with that growl, Lion Cub dashed behind the tree, but Old Lion didn't want to chase him. He had been wakened by the scent of a new danger. On the other side of the clearing stood a large, young, snarling lion. Lion Cub watched, trembling as the two lions circled round and round, growling and praying. Suddenly, the young lion saw his chance and he lunged, catching the old lion with a vicious blow to the side of the neck. So it wasn't the little cub biting his tail that woke him. It was the smell of danger, and the danger was a young male lion. And there cannot be more than one male lion in a pride. They fight to see who's going to be the winner. And so this is a danger because this new lion could possibly hurt the cub. So it's up to old lion to protect him. Old lion staggered, but as his head went down, he saw the frightened cub. If he failed now, it would be defenseless. With one last mighty effort, old lion gathered his strength and flung himself at the intruder. The young lion fell on the ground, and old lion was the master now. So this is young lion, this is old lion. The young lion knew he was beaten. He ducked to avoid the old lion's slashing claws, and he fled. That means he ran away. He fled to safety. Old lion was exhausted. That means tired beyond tired. When you say you're exhausted, it means you can't even move. But he knew the cub would be safe now. He slumped back onto his haunches, that's his back legs, and he tried to catch his breath. So I want you to look at the expression on the lion. Look at how his tongue's out. He's an old lion. He's exhausted. That means he's tired. This is not just I was at school all day and I'm really tired and I go home and I eat some food and I take a nap and I'm good. This is beyond tired. Slowly he sank to the ground. Lion Cub crept out from behind the tree and he gently nuzzled that whiskery old chin. Then he settled down again between old lion's huge paws and waited. In the evening, the lioness returned. She ran into the clearing, then stopped. Her hackles, that's the fur on the back of their neck, her hackles rose at the sight of the old lion, and she started to growl. Lion Cub woke up, but old lion didn't stir. The lioness called softly to her cub, and he ran to greet her. I want you to look at the old lion. He didn't stir. He stirred last time he smelled a different lion. There's another lion here now, and he's not moving. Then the lion cub turned and looked back. He roared a quiet little roar, but old lion lay perfectly still in the grass. And then we can see which two characters are still there. The theme of this story is sacrifice. Old lion sacrificed his strength to protect the young cub. Just like us grown-ups, we love you and we'll do all we can for you. So thank you for finishing your work for me, finishing your work for your caregivers, if it's your babysitter, if it's your grandma, it's your mom. Thank you, because you're making a sacrifice too, doing this work away from school, because it's going to help you and it's going to give you strength and it's going to give your family strength because you're obeying your mom and dad. All right, we'll see you next week. Goodbye.